Namaste, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Today's class will focus on some hips and some hamstrings. This is a multi-level class, so I will give options for levels 1, 2, and maybe some 2, 3. So please honor where you are and stay in whatever depth of pose serves you in your practice today. So we'll get started in a comfortable seated position. For me, it's cross-leg. Place one hand down beside you. Inhale, extend the other one up. Exhale, reach over. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. And as you move side to side, stay anchored into your sitting bones. And invite length as you inhale. And as you exhale, notice that place. Your body says, stop. That is what I call the edge. And if you honor that place and work within your edges, you might find those edges change. They shift. Inhale up, last time. Exhale over. Rise back up. Arms extend up. Twist to your right. Fingertips touch. Very lightly. Inhale, arms up. Twist. And fingertips touch down. So it doesn't matter where they touch. You're starting to connect movement to your breath. And warming up your body. Last twist to the left. Arms up. Arms down. Walk your hands forward, come into child's pose. Knees together or apart, your choice. And as you inhale, breathe deep into your back body, fill up your rib cage. As you exhale, abdominals move in and up. Reach your hands down towards your feet. Roll yourself up. Take your right hand down beside, left arm up. Lift your hips, push them forward, reach back. Sit down, other side. Lift, reach your hips forward. Sit back down. Hands walk forward. Stretch your mat, active arm child's pose. Soften. Rise into tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Walk your dog. Knees come down, toes stay tucked. Inhale, lift your sit bones up, dip your back, chest moves forward. Exhale, round, cat-cow. Arms are straight, press into all 10 fingertips. Feel your sit bones spread and feel your sit bones start to draw together. Hold here, rounded, downward dog. Gaze between your hands, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Half lift when you arrive, fold forward. Rise up to stand, vertebrae on vertebrae, arms reach out, up overhead, down center. Arms up. Forward fold, bend your knees as much as you need to. Half lift, extend through the crown of your head, fold, hold here. Bend your left knee, start to straighten your right leg. And then switch sides, bend your right knee, start to straighten your left leg. So it's like you're pedaling or walking your dog, but in a forward fold. Your elbows might start to bend too, and your head can be heavy. Rise up onto your fingertips, bend both knees slightly, left hand to the center. Start to extend your right arm up, your right leg might straighten. Right arm down. Right knee bends, left arm up, left leg may start to straighten. Left arm down, left knee bends. Half lift, fold, right foot back, right knee down, low lunge. So you may need to fold your mat over or place something soft under your right knee. Arms reach up, walk your left foot a little more forward, shift your hips back, reach back. Now, if your hamstrings are feeling not so open, keep a bend in your left knee. It's okay as you reach back. Rise, lift out of your waist, reach, rise, pause, frame your left foot, straighten your right leg, downward dog, shift forward, plank, lower 3 cobras, inhale, lift, lower, lift, lower, elbows staying close towards your side body as you lift up, lower, press up, back, child's pose, hands move down toward your feet, roll yourself up, right arm comes behind, left arm up, lift your hips, push forward, reach, sit down, switch sides, sit back, walk your hands forward, child's pose, tabletop, downward dog. Top of the mat, walk, step, or hop. Half lift, fold forward, left foot steps back. Left knee down, low lunge. So your back toes can be tucked or untucked. Walk your right foot a little more forward, reach back. And this will challenge your balance. So stay in the core supported breath if you've been following me the past 2 weeks. Breathe into your rib cage as you inhale. Exhale, abdominals move in and up. Core supported breath. Arms stay up. Lift. Frame your right foot. Straighten your left leg. Dog. Plank. Lower. 1 cobra. Downward dog. Gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop, top of the mat, half lift, fold forward, rise up, palms touch, forward fold, half lift, fold, right foot back, right knee down, low lunge, rise up, walk your left foot a little more forward, shift your hips back, reach, rise, inhale, energize more out through your fingers at the end of your in-breath and your exhale. Arms stay up. Lift, lift, lift. Frame your left foot, pause. Straighten your right leg. Right hand comes down. Adjust your stance if you're too wide. Left arm up, twist. So start to twist from your low belly or your low ribs, open. And left arm reaches up, fire up, out your right heel, your right leg. Frame your left foot. Downward dog. Option to flow. You can stay in dog or rest in child's if flow doesn't serve you. Or if you find yourself at a place you need to reconnect to your breath. Walk, step, or hop, top of the mat. Fold forward. Left foot steps back. Left knee down. Rise. Low lunge. Right foot walks forward. Reach. Rise. And notice your edges. That place. Your body says, yeah, right there. That's where I can still stay with my breath. And that place that I want to be in that right amount of work. Hold here. Frame your right foot. Straighten your left leg. Left hand down. Start to twist from your low belly. You might even want to take your right hand here to encourage that. And eventually right arm reaches up. Left leg fires up. Frame your right foot. Downward dog. Option to flow. We meet back in dog. Top of the mat. Half lift when you arrive. Fold forward. Rise up. Palms touch. Arms down center, bend your knees. Left ankle crosses over, sit back. Stand up. Right ankle crosses over, sit back. Stand up. Forward fold. half lift, fold, right foot back, rise up, high lunge. If you're wobbly like I was, widen your stance, bend, rise, bend, rise. So you might feel your right hip flexor and quad work just a little bit differently than in the low lunge. Arms stay up. Frame your left foot. Shift the weight back, hamstring stretch left leg. And if this is too much, then bend your left knee. Just take care that your shoulders aren't collapsing towards the ground, that they're maintaining integrity or their neutral place. Place your left foot down. Step back, dog. With option to flow. Elbows stay in close. As you rise, shoulders stay down. Dog pose. Top of the mat. Half lift. Fold forward. Left foot back. Separate your feet hip distance so that your foundation is stable as you rise up. Lower. Rise. Lower. Rise. Lower. Rise. Lower. Rise. Frame your right foot. Shift the weight back, hamstring stretch. Shoulders relax down your back. Right knee bends as much as it needs to, especially if your hamstrings are screaming at you. Place your right foot down. Bend your right knee. Pivot around to wide leg. Forward fold. Your fingertips may stay here. Or you can use your block. Maybe palms come to the floor. Maybe you need to bend your knees. And some of you might be able to come a little more forward. Shift the weight towards your toes. Forward folds are calming to your central nervous system. So use this as a moment to reconnect to your breath, to your practice. Rise back up. Pivot back around top of the mat. Step back, downward dog. Option to flow. Stay in dog if you need to. Child's pose is also an option. From downward dog, top of the mat. Half lift, fold forward, right leg back. Rise up, high lunge. Open to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Bend your left knee, warrior. Palms up, palms down. Take the movement from your shoulders, not your palms now. Left palm up, reverse your warrior. Rise, side angle. Rise, reverse, straighten your left leg, rise, hands to your pelvis tip. When your pelvis doesn't tip anymore, spread your arms triangle. And if there's any pinching or anything going on in your low back, then back it out a little bit. Rise back up, warrior two. Pivot around. Hands touch down. Step your back foot in slightly. And you can stay with this. If it's a little bit of a hamstring stretch, you can shift back. Or for anybody that wants a little bit more challenge, standing splits. Right leg up. And if you want more, left hand comes towards your left heel. Calf, ankle. Really work to reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. And then lightly land your right leg back. Right toe soften. And step to the top of your mat. Half lift. Fold forward. Left foot steps back. Separate your feet hip distance. Rise up. High lunge. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg. sit in. As you turn your palms up, the movement comes from your shoulders, arms down, front palm up, reverse. Extend forward, rise, back up, warrior two, hands to hips, straighten your front leg. Pelvis moves, so the rest of your body follows. Extend. Rise, warrior two. High lunge, pivot around. Frame your right foot. Shift back into hamstring stretch. Or those of you that want more, standing splits. Start to kick your left foot up towards the ceiling. Right leg is straight without locking your right knee. Right hand to your ankle or calf if you want a little more intensity. So you reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. Left foot meets your right, forward fold. Rise up, arms up overhead. Sit down into chair, weight into your left leg, right leg crosses over. You can sit here or a little deeper if your balance and your hips allow you to do so. I'll hold a few more breaths for those of you that want to go into toe stand. I'll demonstrate it actually. Hands come down. So if you're not moving into toe stand and sitting down is too much, you can come into regular tree pose. Otherwise, toe stand. Fingertips can stay to the mat. Maybe one hand comes up, maybe both. Hands come back forward. If you're in toe stand, lift up, stand up. Switch sides. Cross over, sit back. So stay here, sit lower. If you're moving further, hands come down. If you're moving back, tree pose. If you're coming to toe stand as you sit, your right heel will lift to sit down. Hands come beside you. Maybe one hand comes up, maybe the other. Hands come forward, lift your hips, rise. Place your left foot down, arms up, forward fold, half lift, fold forward, right foot steps back, right knee down, low lunge. Walk your left foot out. This is if you have a block, you may want to place the block under your forearms or under your hands. If you feel more open, you're welcome to come to your forearms and tip your knee out. And if you want to really get a little juicier, next option is to bend your back leg, reach back. So I'm on my forearm, but you might need to be up here to catch your back foot. You can play around kicking back in towards your glute or kicking out more into your shoulder. Release your back leg if you have it. Shift the weight back, ease out of your hips, back into your hamstrings. If anybody wants to work into a split pose, Hanumanasana, go for it. If you have a block and you're not quite in splits, this is a lovely supported option to work towards splits. If you have a really sticky mat, it's challenging to slide your left foot back into the low lunge place or back into the half split. Bend your front knee. If they're not there, frame your foot, downward dog. Flow if you'd like. Skip it if you don't want to. Downward dog. Top of the mat. Half lift. Fold forward. Left foot back. Left knee down. Low lunge, gecko. Walk your right foot out. And of course, if you have a block or some height, if you need it, use it. And come to your forearms, bend your back leg. There's a lot of options. And always honoring your edge. Let go of your back foot if you have it. Shift up. Hips back, half splits. Or possibly full splits, depending on your hamstrings, or supported if you have a block. If you're in splits, shimmy your way back to half splits. And bend your front leg. Front knee, frame your right foot, downward dog. If you have one more flow in you, go for it. And then shift back into child's pose. Roll yourself up. Sit your hips off to the side, extend your legs out in front. And place your left foot, heel in towards your center, right leg is straight. Arms up. Fold forward. Sit off, switch legs. Tall spine. Fold forward. Sit up. Straighten your legs, then bend both knees. Make your way down onto your back. Draw one knee and then the other. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. Place your feet down onto the mat, soles of the feet together, and arms can take a place out to the side or up overhead. With every exhale, just soften any resistance you might feel in your hips. Press the soles of your feet together, knees come back into touch. Right leg crosses over your left. Twist to your left. And now if this twist is too intense, you can stack one knee over the other. Just feel your breath start to slow down as you end your practice. Untwist. Uncross. Left knee over right. Scoot your hips a little to the left. Twist to your right. Untwist. Uncross. Separate your feet wide, distance of your mat, windshield wiper. If there's anything else your body needs, just take the next few minutes to give yourself anything else. And if you're ready to come onto your back with your legs straight for Shavasana, straighten your legs out. Allow your legs to flop to either corner of your mat, arms down your sides, palms face up if that's comfortable for you. So thank you for joining me today. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for a few minutes so that your body can absorb all the benefits from your practice today. I hope to see you next week. Namaste.